All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another local band, Smokeout. I am your host, BG, and I didn't even know how I was actually going to really start this video, but I'm quite pissed off. I have seen other people talking about Universal Music Group going around and handing out copyright strikes to reactors, and I went and looked, and I don't really have like a whole bunch of Universal Music Group stuff that I've reacted to, like bigger artists, so I didn't think it would affect me. But recently I uploaded video that I filmed of a band at a bar covering the Eagles. That was it. It was not a reaction. It was just me filming an international band live. I filmed it and I uploaded it, and 4 days later, which was this morning, I got a copyright strike. It's my second one ever. The first one I got was like 4 or 5 years ago on some bullshit, but that's been handled. But this is absurd for someone to not be able to upload a band doing a cover at a bar in fear of a copyright strike is just ridiculous. I can't believe that this happened. So apparently, if you this particular cover was for an Eagles song, a song that I think has been out for like 35, 40 years. And I just kind of can't believe that that happened. Of course, I'm disputing it, but disputing does hardly anything in the copyright strike world. I've never heard of anyone ever being successful. But I mean, obviously these go away. I'm not worried about the channel being deleted or anything. It takes three. You have to have three at once for your channel to be removed. And this being the only one I have active at the moment, I have 90 days. The dispute takes 10 days. Again, nothing's going to happen from that. So basically 90 days. I have to take like a course class where you have to read and watch a video and then approve all of that, and then it goes away after like a lesson. But I just can't believe that I can't just go out in public and film someone playing a cover of a song, and now I have to live in a fear of uploading. Like, okay, so let's just take an example. What if Paul McCartney is playing Dodger Stadium or Allegiant Stadium in Vegas, 50, 60,000 people, and he decides tonight is the night he's going to bust out an Eagles cover. Everyone's phones go up and everyone films it. Let's say out of those 60,000 people, 30,000 people filmed it with their phone, and out of that 30,000, 10,000 people uploaded it to YouTube. Is YouTube going to issue 10,000 copyright strikes? Because it seems like they are. It's only Universal Music Group that's doing this. I don't know why, but they have chosen that anyone that uploads anything related to that is in trouble. And it's just insane to me. I have seen Knox Hill talk about the same subject, where he mentioned that I believe his Rosie Bruno Mars reaction, which got like 1 million views, by the way, caused him to get a copyright strike. And it's just this isn't what reactors aren't trying to take away views from the original artist. Like, that's not our intent. Our intent is to give more eyes and ears to the artist playing the song, and in hopes that you support them. At no point do any of us who upload these things go like, oh, you know what, the Eagles, blah, blah, blah. It's nothing to do with that. And that's why I'm just like, I'm in the state of shock right now as I'm talking to you guys. Like, I cannot believe I went to a bar, a location, a restaurant, whatever the case may be. You're at the mall, you're at the fair, and you're watching a performance, an artist perform, a band, and you choose to film that. But now I have to think about what I can upload from that band who might have 5 people in the audience. That is nothing to do with labels or anything. I now have to like double check what I'm uploading, just because a label is they think that those 400 or 500, maybe 1,000 views is going to somehow change the perception of this established Rock and Roll Hall of Fame band. I don't know the logic behind it, but this changes everything for me. Because I film so much stuff when I go to concerts, when I watch bands play. A lot of it ends up being content that I upload. But now, when certain bands that I'm watching are doing covers, I'm putting my phone down. I'm putting it away in fear that I might lose the channel from just promoting and supporting them, which is absolute bullshit. And I don't know. I just woke up seeing this, and I'm so mad. And again, I know you're gonna say, "Oh, you can dispute it." I have never ever heard of an instance where a dispute actually worked in a copyright strike instance, which is so absurd. But I don't know. I just feel like, man, this really sucks. Not only do I have to kind of walk on eggshells for the next 90 days to make sure I don't get a second one, a third one, because if you get a third one all within that time frame, your channel's completely erased. 14 years of me working on YouTube is gone like that. So now I have to be very, very, very tiptoed for the next couple of days. And I've even gone back and searched, and apparently I've done like 6 or 7 Eagle reactions for multiple artists. I deleted all of those today, like out of fear that they're gonna go and get one of the other ones. And we're talking about an artist from Indonesia. We're talking about artists from the Philippines. We're talking about artists in America. All of them I had to delete just out of fear that Universal is going to be like, oh, well, he's got another Eagles, this, that, and whatever. And that's so stupid. That's so ridiculous. Like, I wonder if the Eagles themselves are aware of this, because they should be. Like, this at no point would ever, ever, ever tarnish their reputation. And it's just, I just cannot get over it. So the other day when I watched Josh or Knox Hill's video, I was like, oh, there's no way this will happen to me. I rarely react to like the actual music video of like a Bruno Mars or a Rosie. I do have a bunch of Blackpinks though, but I don't know. I just thought that was unusual when I saw his video, and I was like, I don't really think I'm worried about anything like that. But then it wasn't a reaction. It was me literally filming a band in a bar / restaurant, whatever you want to call it, and just them playing what was an amazing set. And then in that set just happened to be 1 or 2 Eagles songs, and that was one of the times I filmed. I don't even think it's the whole song. I think it's like 80% of the song that I uploaded. And I just did not see this coming. So I'm issuing a warning to you guys. If you are a reactor, or you're someone that frequents shows and uploads content to YouTube, you need to be careful. UMD is on a warpath right now, and they don't give a damn who they take down. They just do not want anything to do with anything that has to do with anything of their artist at the moment, and they are targeting all kinds of people, smaller channels, medium-sized channels, big channels. So be careful. When I think I have 9.5 days on the dispute, which we'll lose. And then that starts another 80 something days of me waiting to take this course that I have to, it's like a 10-minute course. It's nothing crazy. It's not, like a semester, but, I'm not going to learn anything from the course. I'm just going to do it to get rid of the strike, like, just to be honest. But I did learn, the things I've learned is we're not allowed to, and I know we're not allowed to upload whatever we want, but I never in a million years thought that me uploading a band at a bar playing a cover would get me in trouble. So it can get you in trouble. So if you frequent shows, if you film at said frequent shows, you need to think again about what you're uploading to YouTube, because there is one POS label that doesn't want you to have fun, doesn't want you to share the joy that you experienced when you saw them live, doesn't want you to share why this band's awesome, why this cover was so accurate or good. They don't want that. They want no fun. They want their timeless classic from 40 years ago to not be covered, to not be redone. And that's stupid. If you make a timeless song as an artist, you should feel honored that other people want to to cover your song or do a rendition or a remix. You should feel honored. And if you're so afraid of that tarnishing your reputation, then, and again, I don't think it's the Eagles that are doing this. I think it's the label, and I just don't really understand the logic of why they chose me and my this one upload versus, which had like 500 views. It had like 500 or 600 views, not 2 million views, taken away from potentially 2 million views that the Eagles could have got. To an extent, I get that. But a copyright strike's ridiculous. Instead of a copyright strike, just a simple blur would have sufficed. Hey, UMD has decided that they don't want this video on YouTube anymore. Great, take it down. But issuing a strike is like a spit in the eye to a content creator. Like, it potentially damages the reputation of the channel. It risks me losing 14 plus years of work. And it scares me into the point of rethinking multiple times what I'm uploading and not uploading. And I shouldn't have to do that, man. I should be able to openly, proudly tell anyone, this band's awesome. Here's why. Here's some footage of them playing an original song. Here's some footage of them covering a song that you'll probably know. And I don't know. Just wanted to tell you guys, be careful, stay on your toes. And I got to be on eggshells the next 89 days as far as what I upload. So that's that.